to be sharing about Adskom, the company. So it's very unique. So we have office in US. So it's a Singaporean company. We have office in US and we have office in Indonesia. In US we have office in Redwood City. So we have 5 senior engineers in US and we have 40 team in Indonesia. So the CTO is Daniel, used to be the founder of Coworking, and the managing director of Adskom US is David Liu. He's one of the tech engineers of Yahoo, very senior. He joined Yahoo before Yahoo IPO, so he's handling all the Yahoo tech. So yeah, it's as advertising technology, actually combination between marketers, science statistician, and also software engineer. So we develop technology to do the prediction and can predict better targeting for display better. And let's do it informally. I'm very bad in formal things. If I may know, are you guys coming mostly from startup companies or from brand? Startup, yeah? Startup. Okay. So if you have any questions, just bisa mana ini bisa deh, emang suka error gitu. Namanya juga web. Sering error. Yeah, so we just finished our Series A fund 2 months ago. We have 7 investors. We started in 2013 from day zero. We get the funding, and then we have the second funding on 2014, and then we get the third funding 2015. If you want to ask about the funding, you can ask me also. And learn from this whole experience. It's really fun. So, what is performance? So, when I talk about performance in digital advertising, actually it's really mostly being used for company who knows what is conversion, which is mostly e-commerce. Not only e-commerce. So I categorize there's 3. One is e-commerce. The second one is company who want to generate lead. Let's say banks or insurance companies or automotive to generate lead. So there is no transaction happen on the website, but there is lead on the website. For example, let's say checkaja.com, they want to generate people to apply for credit card, that's lead. And the third one is the mobile company like Gojek. They want to drive people to click, install, and then usage. Yeah. So that's performance. Because the other part of performance is more like awareness, which is branding, which is most of the brand like Unilever, Wings, they do branding on digital, which is very, very hard because you need to compete with the penetration of TVs. So that's why performance are being used for most startup companies for e-commerce and everything. So I would like to share a little bit about my experience in running performance marketing. So yeah, as I explained, it's about focusing in the goal conversion. It can be in actions like online sales, lead submission, watch videos, or install apps. Yeah. So much. So I create this methodology called this is the get found, how to reach your target audience to become visitor, and then after the visit, it's not enough because we need to convert until the goal of the site. After the goal, it's not enough because we want to upsell to these people. So how to nurture? So there's 3 processes in performance: how to drive visit, how to convert this visit to become a goal, and how to bring this audience back to achieve another goal. Yeah. So this is like the funnel of performance that's been I've been using for many years for all my presentation. And the first thing to do is actually set up the goal. Many people forget what is the goal of the site. And this is very important because when you set up the goal, this is my team, you guys are late. Your salary will be cut 50% off. So first is setting up the goal. So it's really important because when setting up the goal, you at the same time you need to set up the analytics. When there's a website, use the web analytics. When there's a app, you can use the mobile app analytics. So at the very stage, actually set up the goal. So yeah, after the people browsing and site visit, what is the site goal? That's very important. So yeah, this is the same funnel that I explained later. So visitor, engagement, and how to generate the loyal customer. So you can set all the parameters on each data point. So you know what is the conversion between data point from visitor to customer, customer to loyal customer. And there is only three kind of goal actually. One is brand awareness, mostly as using by fast-moving consumer good to build the brand awareness. And then usually the measurement is impression, click-through rate, and visit. So this part actually is not a performance campaign. I call it more like a branding campaign. The two, lead generation and online sales, is actually the performance campaign because you can really measure how many lead that I bring through my site and what is the cost per lead. How many media investment I put, and then what is cost per lead or cost per result. On online sales is a little bit different because there is some value on the transaction. Because not only cost per transaction or number of transactions, but what is the value of transaction that you bring. Let's say if you bring 1 million rupiah and you bring 100 million rupiah, it's totally different values. So online sales is more challenging because you need to drive a good cost per transaction with a good value of transactions. So this 3 KPI is a combined KPI that you cannot separate one by one. It's a combined KPI. And yeah, in the Google Analytics setting, you can set up all the goals that you want. Yeah, you can set up the goal as many as possible. But at the end, you need to focus on certain goal, and you have to choose which goal that you want to have on your site. Yeah. So after you set the goal, now you need to understand what is the customer. This is the most complex thing to do, is understanding the customer. So the get found process actually is as I know, it's an iterative process. When you bring the get found, convert, and then you nurture again the audience. So in the customer journey, there's a process, you know. So when people first step is aware of your product. After they're aware, they interest to your product. After they interest, and then they will search because they have interest. After they search, and then they will do action. After they like the product, they will share the experience. So in the digital customer journey, there's a process. This is the media. Usually the standard would happen before the transaction happen. First is display because drive the awareness. And then people are talking on the social, and then these customers start to search on search engine, and then they click the organic, and then they reach again by referral or email or other brand base. So there is a lot of contribution happen here. So, but many of my clients have said, look, should I spend on search or should I spend on display? It's really hard to answer, but depend on your product status. If your product already very famous and you have enough search volume on this keyword, you can start from search. But if the product is not really easy to be searched, for example, very bad car. It's a fashion product. How you search celana corduroy? Yeah, maybe a t-shirt. How do you search a t-shirt? It's really hard. T-shirt, black t-shirt. People don't do search for fashion. On fashion, people they want to see the visual of the product. So they do spend a lot on display. So, but more specific product like travel product, they can do search. Let's say liburan ke Ubud or biking in Ubud, or more specifically biking in Ubud on December. Yeah, so we can use the search. Yeah. But actually, all these media actually contribute. So that's why there's two naming. One is the assist interaction, one is the last interaction. So search happen because people see the brand on display. Search is not going to happen if there's no awareness process. So usually display is being used to create awareness and interest. So this is a typical journey in Japan and in US. You can see that every country, every market has a different pattern. You can see that this is in US, display, social, email page. So the display, social, email is here, other page is here. So the pattern is different. You can check to Google has this website. I don't remember the domain, but think Google or something. There's a lot of data on this pattern. Yeah. So from awareness to decision making process. So you can see the difference. So never underestimate one media. They say, oh, this display actually doesn't generate any transaction to me. But if you cut this display, it happen will actually not happen on the search as well. So everybody is actually contributing on the whole process. Ada yang tanya? Boleh nama sama company-nya apa, Mas?
Halo, nama saya Dana. Saya company-nya namanya Jubok. Jadi kita jualan musik, tapi kita nggak jualan sebenarnya. Kita cuma pakai advertising, kita tempelin sebagai cover page-nya doang. Nah, jadi yang saya mau nanya sebenarnya yaitu saya lagi jualan. Saya pengen tahu ada data-datanya itu di mana tadi?
Data yang ini,
ya,
data yang ini ya?
Iya, betul.
Jadi tinggal di Google tuh punya di Google. You have this thing Google something. There's a domain. There's a lot of think with what? Thinkwithgoogle.com. Yes. Thinkwithgoogle.com. There's actually I bring this. So they have a very good resource on all this data. Yeah, but the sad is there is no Indonesian data. How come there's no Indonesian data? So many Japan, China, this data. Tinggal aksesnya thinkwithgoogle.com. Itu bagus sekali kayak blog. Ada lagi yang mau nanya? Banyak tanya tambah bagus, jadi saya jarang ngomongnya.
Halo, saya Ega dari mamorai.com.
Dari apa?
Mamorai.com.
Mamorai.com. Which is what? Mamorai.com.
Itu lebih kayak internet advertising tapi pakai funnel marketing.
Oke.
Ya, jadi nggak display banner juga kok. Jadi tadi kan kalau Mas Italo bilang fashion itu bisa, ya mereka juga bisa campaign di dalam, bisa juga melakukan marketing juga kan Mas ya, dari segi email apa segala macam. Tapi kalau dari internet advertising itu sendiri bagaimana? Itu ada company yang mau advertise brand lain, tapi how they advertise themselves?
Sorry, nggak ngerti pertanyaannya.
Jadi
sorry, ini advertiser siapa? Fashion company?
No, jadi sebenarnya mau kayak lebih ke advertising company itu gimana buat advertise dirinya sendiri.
Oh, advertising company, advertise diri sendiri.
Iya.
Oke. Jadi targetnya B2B dong?
Yes, B2B.
Oke. B2B kan? Jadi karena corporation kan yang jadi klien. Jadi lebih, sebenarnya itu masuknya sih ke B2B B2B advertising ya. B2B advertising tentunya paling powerful sebenarnya main di search. Karena biasanya search itu, the power of search, they already have user intent because my experience actually we get a lot of leads coming from search because they're looking for solusi display advertising atau apa gitu, dan itu banyak di search. Jadi saya rekomend kalau B2B itu banyaknya main di search untuk yang di paid sama organic. That's why and your website need to be very content driven. Dan sering-sering diujar jadi pembicara kayak gini, Pak. Networknya jadi banyak. Nanti hari ini mereka tahu nama saya kan, tapi belum tentu mereka kontak kan. Tapi ya sudah tahu. That's advertising. So saya selalu bilang, it's about sharing, it's not about selling. If you share, people, oh, this person understand very much about this topic. I want to work with him. So the concept of sharing is just the concept of search, because if you have a very good website, the content is so good, Google will index you on the top on all the keyword that related to your target market gitu kan. Jadi it's about content marketing is very important. Make sure the content has updated dan akhirnya di crawl sama Google, and then you spend juga search engine advertising untuk yang paid search, and then you get a lot of lead. Karena B2B itu biasanya nge-search banget di ini. Kalau misalnya pakai display, you need to put to site that related to your target audience juga. Jadi kombinasi dari tadi sih sebenarnya.
Oke, thank you.
Ada yang nanya lagi? Oke. Nanti sih saya terangin lagi lebih detail the proses ya. So when we start, the third process is to start the performance marketing funnel. So this is the funnel yang tadi saya sudah ceritakan, the get found, convert, and nurture. So there is 3 process. The first process, get found. So on the get found process, there is 2 kind of traffic coming to your site. One is the organic traffic, one is the paid traffic. Organic meaning ya ekstrimnya nggak bayar lah gitu, tapi sebenarnya lu bayar juga sih karena orang harus bayar salary orang segala macam. Kalau paid ya you pay to the media gitu kan. Many people asking, look, which one should I go? Organic is actually good because you drive a quality traffic, but organic is not scalable. If you want to be scalable, you need to use the paid as well. So the combination, the paid and organic is the yin and yang is that paid and organic. So paid meaning display advertising and video advertising as well, and then search engine advertising, which is a paid search. Yang ketiga adalah social media advertising, which is you buy Facebook ad, and then an organic one is optimize your site to be good organically, and then yang kelima adalah doing the social media management, which is you open a page on your site. Like Facebook page, or you create a Twitter account. Yeah. So these 2 is actually is important. So the goal itself of this get found to drive visit, but at the end you need to drive a quality visit. Yeah. On first step, ini sebenarnya yang tadi saya ceritakan adalah the customer status lagi. Apakah dia sudah aware, sudah interest, sudah search, sudah action, atau sudah share. Nah, di sini adalah media yang bisa meng-create the awareness. So awareness created by display, video, and social media advertising. And then also interest itu di-create dari display juga. Jadi bedanya kalau di sini awareness biasanya kita pakai video yang visualnya menarik gitu, sehingga orang aware terhadap produknya. Jadi main dengan video advertising atau display dengan rich media. Di sini orang sudah punya interest, tapi di drive lagi dengan display message yang bikin orang trigger untuk datang ke site Anda. Yang di sini, waktu dia sudah punya interest, dia akan melakukan search. Di sini, where you have to be ready on your SEO and your search engine advertising (SEA), because people will be already aware and already interest, and they will start searching. And then also social media management, because people start to follow your account, asking a lot of questions because they already have interest. And action also datanya dari interest, datanya dari search engine. Karena when people udah ready to buy, itu pasti udah langsung how to buy something, udah langsung search di search engine, dia akan ready to the action. And then when they already do the action, what we can do to share is for them to do, kita sebutnya display retargeting. Jadi we already get the cookies, we do retargeting. Kita retarget dia waktu dia lagi beli mana, kita retarget dengan misalnya ada orang masuk satu e-commerce tertarik sama sepeda gitu kan, dia belum action, nah kita retarget, kita kejar terus sampai dia action. Itu yang disebut namanya retargeting gitu kan. Dan juga social media management karena dia akan dig information about the social media. Nah, ini challenge-nya banyak di perusahaan performance adalah lo search itu pasti CPA-nya paling bagus, iya, karena cost per acquisition dia paling bagus karena these people udah aware, udah interest, tapi jadi tinggal begitu pasang search dia pasti klik. Tapi masalahnya kalau kita ngomongin jumlah volume dari search itu tidak banyak. Yang banyak adalah yang di sini nih masih aware sama interest. So many companies, I have one companies yang udah search spendingnya udah mentok, dia udah nggak tahu kemana lagi. Akhirnya dia semua spending di sini. Cost per acquisition di sini pasti akan lebih mahal dibanding di sini dalam jangka waktu tertentu. Tapi kalau kita ukurnya lebih panjang setahun, cost per acquisition-nya akan jauh lebih sama lah kira-kira. Ada yang mau ditanyain? Saya mau develop slide ini semalaman. Mikirinnya semalaman. Nah, kalau kita ngomongin display and video advertising, display and video itu bisa create better engagement through visual. Karena visual, search itu ya teks doang gitu, nggak bisa kasih visual. Visual itu still it works. People are actually being branding itu works gitu kan, all this visual. Jadi actually ya display and video is still very good in creating the awareness. And then yang kedua, jadi sebenarnya dari 100% seorang browsing internet, dia hanya spend waktu 5% di search, 95% dia browsing tempat lain. Jadi makanya volume dari inventory display itu tinggi sekali, banyak sekali display. Bisa pasang dari premium site, kayak Kompas, apa lagi, Detik, sampai yang medium, sampai yang blog itu semua ada display banner. Jadi volume dari display itu besar. If you want to reach more people, more frekuensinya tinggi di display. Begitu ada teknologi namanya programmatic advertising yang sebenarnya Adskom develop, dan menurut saya this is the challenge untuk membuat display itu lebih targeting. Karena banyak masalah di display. Kalau kita pasang display banner, kita nggak tahu orang itu benar-benar tertarik nggak sih sama produknya gitu. Kalau search udah pasti, karena orang search something liburan ke Bali itu sampai iklannya Garuda pesawat ke Bali. It is related because now programmatic actually try to create targeting out of audience targeting. Nah, jadi di display itu ada dua jenis proses. Ini adalah saya bilangnya ad unit buying, satu lagi audience buying atau programmatic. Ini bahasanya rada berat sih, tapi supaya kalian tahu. Jadi kalau ad unit buying kayak kita beli langsung ke publisher atau kita beli langsung ke ad network, fokusnya adalah kita taruh ad unit di sini. Ad unit ini akan terekspos, misalnya ada bulan pertama, bulan kedua, bulan ketiga. Waktu bulan pertama si A itu terekspos sama orang-orang ini, audience ini. Waktu bulan kedua si B akan terekspos dengan audience ini. Di bulan ketiga akan terekspos sama audience di sini. Sehingga yang terjadi dari selalu duplication here. Karena kita fokus hanya melihat performance dari banner. Padahal yang harus kita lihat adalah performance dari audience gitu. So in programmatic atau audience buying ini, fokus adalah in the audience, in the cookies. Dimana kalau kita targeting dia karena dia punya interest tertentu, itu site-nya bisa multiple site karena kita akan ngejar orang ini di mana aja. Karena kita fokus to this person. Itu yang membedakan ad network sama programmatic advertising. Dimana di programmatic advertising sebenarnya sama, di sini ada platform untuk campaign, di sini ada platform untuk publisher. Jadi kalau di Google Display Network ini AdWords, ini AdSense lah. Nah, kalau paling gampangnya gitu kan. Nah di tengah, there is a very key platform which is the data management platform. Which is this data management platform actually doing cookies data mining. So DMP actually data mine cookies and then segment the cookies and then we understand the cookies behavior after we understand the cookies behavior, we can segment. Okay, this person are interested to advertising product or to other product. Di sini adalah kuncinya di programmatic. Sehingga waktu kita running campaign, we can be very targeted. So, yang tadi saya bilang data manager platform itu adalah dia akan meng-collect cookies di all the customer journey, dari orang masuk ke publishers, collect the data, dia masuk ke landing page sampai dia convert. Makanya jangan kaget kalau kalian ke e-commerce suka dikejar lagi, ya that's how the API works. Actually we collect your cookies sampai kalian delete your cookies or clear your cookies, we going to chase you. Based on my experience, 11 kali baru dia convert sampai dia transaksi. 11 kali dikejar. So yang selanjutnya adalah di search marketing. Search marketing itu very limited volume. Especially on the company yang sangat agresif itu, kenapa Traveloka spending di TV? Karena dia udah habis, udah mentok spending di search dan dia just mentok spending di display. So very limited volume. Ini di US, ini tahun 2013, harga keywordnya insurance, because insurance is the industry yang paling banyak heavy spending di search gitu kan. $54 per klik, harga satu klik dari keyword insurance. Kata loans $44, kata mortgage $47 gitu kan. So di Indonesia belum segini, tapi kalau kalian coba bid angka keywordnya iPhone 6, di situ ada Lazada, ada Blibli, ada Bineka, ada Tokopedia, ada Bukalapak, semua bidding the same keyword. Itu kan is bidding, bid harganya naik. Jadi it's actually becoming very expensive. Tapi the good thing about search is very good quality data because they have the user intent. This is the most powerful data that Google have, the user intent. Because at that particular moment, they know that misalnya kita mau liburan ke Ubud, they know that we're going to Ubud for holiday. So what I need airlines. Pasti akan pasang iklan. Yang kedua, I need a hotel. Hotel bisa 50% iklan. Yang ketiga, I need to eat. There's a lot of restaurant. I need to have a tour package. So this is a very powerful data, the user intent data, and only search engine has that. Dan juga di sini juga good audience that has already interest on certain product. Jadi hanya orang-orang yang sudah punya tertarik pada produk itulah kita akan bisa target. Nah, ada satu tool namanya Google Trend. Ini mungkin di sini ada yang udah tahu atau yang enggak gitu kan. Tapi ini menarik, mengasih tahu bahwa search volume dari satu keyword nih. Tadi siang saya lagi buat, saya mau mengawasi saya. Kira-kira keyword apa yang paling general dicari oleh orang Indonesia tapi bukan internet user? Resep sayur lodeh, ini warna biru. Dari tahun 2009. So by time, people are searching more for resep sayur lodeh. Jadi kalau kita bidding kata sayur lodeh, tergantung orang yang jumlah search volume-nya, dia sangat terbatas. Yang ini jual motor bekas, naik, increasing. Gojek, naik, baru naiknya di sini 2011, karena dia menang award waktu 2011. Dari GEPI ya awardnya ya. Oh, okay. Congratulations, one of the best product that happen. By the way, Gojek is the first Indonesian company yang ada di nomor 1 di chartnya iOS app. Biasanya semua perusahaan asing, ini perusahaan Indonesia pertama yang bisa jadi nomor 1 untuk number 1 free download app gitu kan. Congrats for GEPI. Harusnya taruh di depan dong tadi. Your achievement is so very good. The valuation is crazy that company. Nah ini di sini kita bisa lihat source volume dari sebuah kata kunci. Yang menarik, kalian juga bisa melihat ini pattern dari sebuah produk gitu. Oh tiba-tiba kok banyak orang nyari sayur lodeh ya? Di compare aja coba sayur lodeh sama rawon mana yang lebih banyak? Katanya orang lebih banyak nyari rawon. Nah kalau buka restoran rawon gitu. Actually it's a very cool marketing research tools, free lagi. Now in search, as I mentioned, there's two. There's the paid search and there's the organic search, gitu kan. So organic usually has a very good quality karena orang biasanya gue nggak mau ngeklik iklan, gue mau klik organiknya aja. Jadi dia mau klik tengah gitu. Yang paid adalah orang yang ya biasanya kliknya lebih dikit di sisi paid gitu. So what is organic? Kalau kalian sering kata SEO. Nah ini SEO in one page. Saya coba terangin. Jadi kuncinya dari SEO adalah ini, content marketing. So Google is the most powerful word of mouth engine because what they track is word of mouth. So makanya content is very important. So if you already have a certain target keyword, and then you start to creating content that can be related to yang ada di dalam site ini, yang kalian akan update terus. Kalian update blog kalian, not only text, kalian buat video, kalian buat image, keep updating. And then what happen? Google tuh punya dua, one is on page yang dia lihat, sama satu lagi off page. On page adalah dia melihat website ini fresh nggak sih? Terus konsisten nggak membuat konten, dan dia ada di kata kunci apa? Yang kedua, websitenya have to be crawlable by Google Engine. Karena literally si Google emang mengirimkan robot yang nge-crawl website kalian. So you need to be crawl, bisa dimasukin oleh engine-nya Google sehingga Google tahu your website content. Kedua, yang paling challenging adalah ini, gimana? Ini this is the word of mouth. Sebenarnya gimana? Jadi metafornya gini. Ini misalnya nih chef. Ini misalnya gini. Ini adalah restoran Jepang paling enak di Jakarta. Yang bilang yes, ini dia mention this restaurant they have very good salmon sashimi. Misalnya dia chefnya Sumire. Sumire itu kalau nggak salah restoran Jepang di Grand Hyatt. Oke. Yang kedua, yes, dia yang bilang, tapi yang bilang adalah chefnya Hohoka Bento. Nah, quality of the link itu berbeda, sama. So in the off page, there's a lot of link coming from your site. So Google tuh melihat, oh banyak orang mention, dari relevansi antara website ini sama website ini dan mention. Jadi disebutnya online authority. Tapi mention ini harus datang dari site yang proper. Site proper inilah dari content yang dioptimasi. If you guys optimize the off page and the on page at the same time, I can guarantee you the keyword that you are targeting is going to be on the top on Google result. Nobody can guarantee you on number one. If somebody guarantee you number one, maybe only Larry Page can do it. And then on the SEA, which is the advertising, is also is using the Google keyword engine, but also there's a lot of tools, very advanced search engine advertising tools like Mari and also Kenzu, that you can bid the keyword. Ini nggak hanya ngomongin keyword bidding, tapi this is a sample from e-commerce, di mana kita bisa tahu sampai ROI-nya keyword ini bagus apa enggak. Jadi ini kita masukin cost-nya, kita masukin conversion-nya, kita masukin revenue, sehingga kita tahu this keyword yang saya bid, is it still positif apa enggak. Jadi kita bisa tahu, karena antara BlackBerry jual sama jual BlackBerry is two different keyword, two different people. Ada orang yang berbeda yang ketiknya BlackBerry jual sama jual BlackBerry. So you need to track the performance. So not only tracking the CTR, but tracking until the ROI of the keyword. Nah untuk social media, saya nggak bisa nerangin, susah social media. Saya cuma bisa ngasih satu slide. Social media is all about content marketing. I cannot crack social media management karena social media is all about content. So, ya tadi saya mention about content marketing karena actually social media is the place for you to engage, for you to talk, for you to not to sell, to share. Right? So you need to give valuable information to engage your user. Right? Karena in social media menurut saya is not something that you can really push in management, but you can do retargeting on social media based on their interest. So that's actually is the get found process dari tadi display, search and social. The next process adalah the convert. That's the first process is actually generate visit. Ada pertanyaan untuk get found? Nggak ada ya. So the convert process, this is the most important process of performance. Tapi banyak yang actually nggak mau karena investasinya itu nggak sedikit. Karena there is one process called conversion rate optimization. There is a lot of process that is not an instant thing to do. Pernah punya pengalaman nggak sih kita arguing sama bos kita? Wah, biasanya jelek loh, harusnya begini, kliknya apa, tombolnya sebelah sini, warnanya hijau segala macam. Kalau bos kamu bilang itu, that's wrong, because your boss is not your customer. You need to talk to your customer. So that's why there is a method called CRO process. CRO process actually testing UI, UX, conversion through real traffic. Jadi first kita drive traffic, terus kita running user behavior analysis, terus kita create landing page pembanding, we running, terus kita lihat kita melakukan namanya A/B testing and multivariate testing, and then kita lihat hasilnya, kita implementasi. The whole circle is actually terus bergerak. This is actually very important karena waktu kalian udah spending your money to drive visit to your site, terus tiba-tiba conversion cuma 0,000%, habis deh doing itu, gitu kan? So you need to make sure, for example, eBay have hundred of people just doing CRO on mobile, only on mobile. Dan isinya orang statistik semuanya, karena mereka mau make sure begitu orang masuk ke eBay, make sure orang itu harus keluar dengan transaksi. Kalau gue udah spending jutaan dolar drive people ke eBay dan orang nggak transaksi, actually is a loss. Jadi they need to make sure that people are transaction. Makanya di sini ada namanya CRO process. Nah, tadi saya bilang drive visitor to your site and do some testing. Ada banyak tools, ini ada satu video, satu tools namanya ClickTail. Benar, ada banyak tools, ada Optimizely, ada Outbounce. Saya pakai satu aja yang dia describe how these tools works.
Welcome to ClickTail, the industry leader in customer experience analytics. Tens of thousands of online businesses use ClickTail to improve web usability, optimize customer experience, and dramatically increase conversion rates. Unlike traditional web analytics, ClickTail shows you exactly what visitors are doing inside your web pages by capturing every mouse move, every click, and every keystroke, creating playable videos of your visitors' actual browsing sessions. Moreover, ClickTail aggregates thousands of browsing sessions into powerful visual heat maps and actionable behavioral reports. ClickTail is a fully hosted service which is quick to set up and has no noticeable effect on site performance. ClickTail's suite of heat maps show you exactly where visitors look, where they click, and how far down they scroll. Form Analytics helps increase your online form's conversion rates by revealing which fields take too long to fill, are left blank, or cause your visitors to leave. ClickTail even enables you to segment visitors based on any behavior or business process. See visitors who abandoned your shopping cart, experienced errors, or could not find what they were looking for. Setup is similar to traditional web analytics and takes just a few minutes. So, sign up today to optimize your customer's experience and improve your online business
Jadi si
performance.
ClickTail ini nggak mahal loh, cuma $50 paling, $20, $50, maksimum $100. tapi it's actually very powerful tools untuk mengukur your behavior. So you see the browsing habit, apakah dia crawling sampai ke bawah apa enggak, terus kalau klik dia klik kemana. It's actually there's a lot of unknowns, optimizely click there, so you can use all these tools. Tapi skill untuk menggunakan gini is something, karena you generate a lot of data. How this data becoming insightful information, that's a challenge for you, because and then you can fight to your boss, enggak apa warnanya hijau, warnanya biru through these tools, kan? Karena di tools ini sebenarnya satu ada yang disebutnya A/B testing. A/B testing adalah ini dua site yang sama, totally the same, same site with the same function but totally different design. After they tested, this convert 25, this is convert 75, so this is actually better. That's the landing page. Yang sebelah sana is multivariate testing. Kita akan tes lebih dalam lagi. Dari tombolnya, dari buy now pakai apostrophe apa enggak, warnanya kita ganti segala macam, itu dites lagi. Itu ada multivariate testing. So in certain CRM process, itu actually happen. I have an experience that there's satu site dia 0.6% conversionnya. Kita optimize pakai ini, jadi 1.2%. Only 1.2%. But what happened from 0.6 to 1.2? Actually, we double their revenue. So it is because of optimizing all these, the details. The devil is the detail in digital marketing. Jangan takut dengan berikan sih. So that's the convert process. The nurture process is actually how to nurture when people already entering your site. The first yang tadi saya bilang adalah the retargeting. When there's audience come to your brand, goes to product A gitu kan, and then dia drop keluar. And then because we know the cookies, so we can retarget through exchange, or we can use a recommendation engine as well. Let's say dia ngelihat produk sepeda, dia drop. Oke, kita push lagi, iklan lagi, untuk dia masuk lagi, kita ke produk B. Produk B adalah misalnya celana sepeda atau anything with sepeda, helm sepeda. What happened in my experience, 50% people that convert actually from our recommendation engine. Karena actually people not buying, the people that browse actually buying after we recommended something. So there is other things to do to nurture this, and we can keep nurture them, keep targeting them. Dan ini proses yang paling murah, karena orang udah masuk, dia udah tahu, oh ini orang tertarik sama sepeda, kita dia beli helm sepeda, oke, apa lagi yang bisa tawarin? Kita tawarin baju sepeda, anything that related to that we target gitu. Tambah dia, udah gitu dia masuk sini, terus dia pindah, nggak beli sepeda ya, dia tertarik sama misalnya iPhone 6 gitu kan. So dia punya interest lain lagi. Nah, those things actually the retargeting process actually is very powerful. And also email marketing. If you collect the email, let's say, and then the email you group one group and group 1 sama group 2, actually you can do email marketing based on email group to drive them back to your site on a regular basis. And apa yang email is all about content. Balik lagi, it's all about content, all content. In social media, you engage them on activity, it's all about content. Yang balik lagi adalah untuk mencapai drive tadi. And banyak email marketing tools, bagus-bagus, murah-murah, just search email marketing tools, you can get it lot. Mostly all these marketing tools range $20 sampai $100. It's very, very affordable. But you need to make sure that you can use the platform, and because kebanyakan data lo akan pusing, nggak punya data pusing, kebanyakan data pusing. So you make sure that you have the data and then you can create insightful information. Now, after the whole process, the final process is to measure and analyze. So you have the get found process, and then you see number of visit, and then number of quality visit, and number of goal that you achieve. There's a lot of tools untuk mengukur ini. Di web analytics, Google punya Google Analytics free, Adobe punya yang mahal juga boleh, Omniture, Adobe. Kalau di app ada apps layers yang paling sering digunakan. atau upseller juga sering punya kan gitu kan. Jadi itu bisa ada peewee, ada macam-macam lah web analytics. You can use it tergantung kalian needs-nya seperti apa. And di dalam analitik juga ini sebenarnya topik yang bisa dalam sekali ngebahas ini gitu kan. Tapi konsep analitik tuh kita melihat audiensnya siapa, audiensnya di dalam. Yang kedua adalah kita akuisisi audiensnya datangnya dari mana sih? Apakah dari search, dari display, dari organic, dari direct, semua dari sini. Yang ketiga, behavior dia di dalam ngapain? Page mana yang paling sering di down, bisa diakses? Dia keluarnya dari page mana, dia masuknya banyaknya dari landing page mana? Gitu kan. Yang keempat adalah conversionnya. Conversionnya berapa? Purchase sale-nya berapa persen? Dari average base itu berapa persen? Nah, ini satu khusus untuk organic, search organic, Google punya namanya Webmaster Tool. Nah, Webmaster Tool ini untuk melihat activity dari SEO tadi. Ini bisa terlihat adalah impression dari search volume tadi, yang biru adalah clicks-nya. Di sini kita bisa tahu kata Disneyland, dia average position 13. 13 tandanya di halaman kedua, karena Google setiap bisa satu halaman 10 result kan. So you can track all the keyword position itu ada di halaman berapa through Webmaster Tools. And this is very important for you to put this so you can track all your activities, measure all the activities of your digital marketing. And then this is a Google Analytics. Tadi saya bilang ada Google Organic, ada email marketing, ada referral, ada apa, we can track, you can see visit, you can see page per visit, visit sampai ke bounce rate-nya juga bisa terlihat berapa. And then ini lebih ke conversion tracking, di halaman berapa dia drop gitu kan, first interaction, second interaction, itu semua ada juga di dalam sini. Nah, purchase funnel, kalau kalian udah set the goal setting on the top, and then you can create this funnel, very sexy funnel. Jadi dari halaman ini ke halaman ini ke halaman ini, you can see the drop berapa persen. Lu bisa lihat di sini yang masuk dari halaman mana, yang keluar dari halaman mana gitu kan. So you can optimize which page you want to optimize. Nah, tapi balik lagi, bagaimana kita melihat kontribusi dari semua aktivitas terhadap action? Ada satu metodologi namanya attribution. Ini yang sebenarnya is the most complex thing in e-commerce. This 6 model of attribution. Kalau di sini attributionnya kita melihat last interaction hanya dilihat dari last action. Jadi orang yang ngeklik, misalnya dia kan orang masuk keluar, misalnya kayak contohnya travel industry. Average di travel industry itu satu audience atau satu office itu masuk sampai 11 kali, and then dia baru beli hotel atau airlines karena dia ngecek harga segala macam. So kalau dia cuma melihat di terakhirnya, biasanya terakhirnya itu adalah search. Maka kontribusi dianggap oke, konversinya terjadi karena search. Padahal tidak, karena pertama kali mungkin aja dia ter-engage sama Twitter, dia lihat Twitter, dia ngeklik, wah dia ngeklik gitu, tapi gue gak mau transaksi, nanti di rumah gue mau transaksi. Jadi ada yang disebut last interaction, ada lagi first interaction. Dia pertama kali engage itu di media apa? Yang ketiga adalah dibuat sama kontribusinya. Padahal kontribusinya ini tentunya beda-beda. Yang keempat, position base. Yang kelima, time decay. Time decay ini tergantung waktu. Tambah lama, kontribusinya paling dekat terhadap klik itu paling tinggi. Padahal belum tentu juga, gitu kan. Yang terakhir adalah customize. So we can customize. Kita ngasih kontribusi terbesar di berapa. Ini yang paling susah waktu kalian running campaign pakai banyak media at the same time. Let's say you guys running search, running social, Facebook ad, running social, running search, running display bersamaan, and then kalian akan bingung siapa yang kasih kontribusi terbesar. Karena, nah ini kombinasi ini kalian harus tes dan kalian akan melihat mana kontribusi yang paling cocok buat bisnis kalian. Karena emang menurut saya setiap bisnis itu punya ini berbeda-beda, model yang berbeda-beda. So, ini udah slide terakhir saya. Nanti bisa tanya lebih dalam after this. So the conclusion after the meeting is actually there's 5 steps. One is set the side goal. Goalnya mau apa? That's very important. Yang kedua adalah integrate the analytic tools properly. Many people don't integrate properly. Nggak ada goal settingnya segala macam, sehingga setelah running campaign after you spend 100 million rupiah, ada nggak bisa diukur, salah masang analitiknya, and then that's become a problem. So number 2 is very important. Number 3 adalah running the whole process, get found, convert, and nurture. Number 4 adalah melihat impactnya through analytics dengan melakukan analisa. Number 5 adalah back to step 2. Back to step 3. Back to step 3 and then back step. Jadi actually it's an iterate process. Karena it's not going to stop this process. The whole A/B testing, multi-level testing, optimize the made is not going to stop. And goalnya apa? You need to have better conversion every month to month, bet on edge media. And then how to increase the transactions, how to increase the transaction values. You can see the impact. Kalau datangnya dari search itu volume dia transaksinya nilainya 1 juta. Kalau datang dari display orang spending kan 1,5 juta. So there's a lot of habit that you can see, and then you can monitor everything through analytics. So that's for me. Ada pertanyaan? Sorry kalau terlalu technical, please ask me anything ya. Saya bingung kemarin nanya, ini siapa crowdnya? Jadi susah menjawab. Silakan. Tadi ada yang nanya, ada 2 orang.
Saya Yasa dari fontes.com.
Dari apa?
Fontes.com.
Apa tuh?
Fontes.com itu situs web loyalitas destinasi, program rewards.
Oh.
Jadi setiap apa yang dilakukan user-user kita di fontes.com dia bisa dapetin rewardnya.
Wow.
Dari browsing bisa dapetin koin, shopping dapetin koin.
Poin sistem gitu ya?
Ya,
Kayak site ya?
Ya, model-model seperti itu.
Oke.
Nah,
Dari lokal.
Oke. Di sini sebenarnya saya terima kasih pertama ya, terima kasih dulu untuk insight-nya yang bagus. Kita jadi tahu bagaimana harus maintain dan manage si ads-nya itu. Cuman pertanyaan saya yang paling dasar adalah kita sebagai startup company ini, nggak semuanya perusahaan itu punya spend dari advertising itu besar. Kebanyakan kita masih pusing antara kita harus larikan ke dana itu ke development, ke misalkan ke harus hire tim gitu kan membentuk, dan sedangkan marketing itu juga penting gitu, karena kalau enggak kenal tingkat curhat gitu sih. Gue jadi curhat gitu, nggak bisa nggak dikenal gitu kan marketing. Di sini yang saya mau tanya, bagaimana untuk solusinya sih sebenarnya seperti untuk yang startup company terutama ya, bagaimana apalagi saya sih lebih banyak tertarik untuk zero marketing seperti apa sih yang efektif, karena kita nggak semuanya bisa bayar itu spendnya besar kayak sekarang kan lebih banyak saya spend di sosial media, karena supaya juga kecil dan lainnya, karena kita berpikir banyak sebagai startup company, apalagi bukan perusahaan yang udah stabil ya, bukan perusahaan yang udah dapat funding seperti itu sih. Jadi apa ada tipsnya untuk dapetin conversion sama like trafficnya itu dengan keterbatasan startup company?
Dan udah masuk GEPI belum? Itu dia masalahnya. So, satu masalah kapan invest di marketing, kapan invest di teknologi kan. Benar kan tadi kan, kapan invest di hiring programmers, kapan invest di advertising. Sampai saat ini, saya sendiri sering berantem sama CTO saya, Mas. Karena we fight, we have to do this, I need to hire more engineer. So it's tergantung bisnisnya. Tentunya tergantung dari bisnisnya sendiri kan. Kapan spend advertising, kapan spend untuk hiring develop the product. Menurut saya itu harus jalan berbarengan dan make sure. Sebenarnya yang paling penting adalah if you spend, you have to find the formula. Oh, A plus B ini jadi C. Oh, kalau gue combine SEO sama display, bisa gini. Kalau gue taruh display, itu tiba-tiba search volume gue untuk kata brand gue tinggi, sehingga gue akan dapat traffic dari SEO gitu kan. So you need to find the formula. If you find the formula, and then it's easy to gede scalable. Nah, kalau pertanyaan tadi, kita startup we don't have much funding gitu kan. Ya actually ya bisa start dari search dulu lah yang paling gampang, dari SEO gitu kan. Tapi ya dia, saya nggak tahu nih bisnis Anda, apakah orang kayak tadi fashion ini susah kalau expect traffic dari database itu susah karena orang nggak nge-search rok mini putih, nggak lah gitu kan. Even Zara kan Zara doang gitu, nggak tahu apa gitu. Jadi itu harus dicari ada nggak keyword. Kalau memang ada, ya oke, coba di search dulu, coba di organic, main di organic dulu, optimize. Intinya update the content of the website, so make sure that and then crawlability juga di make sure jalan, and then udah jalan. And then after you find the formula, formulanya adalah yang tadi. Sebenarnya adalah, nah ini nih formulanya. If you bring traffic di sini, misalnya saya bawa 10, yang datang 2, kan? 2 itu terus jadi revenue enggak? Gitu kan? Nah di situ Anda bisa mengukur ROI-nya Anda. Oke, kalau ternyata ROI-nya misalnya negatif, apa yang bisa bikin positif? Oh, kalau trafficnya nggak 10, tapi 10.000 gitu kan. And then you need to go to GEPI to find investor to invest to you gitu kan. Jadi so you cannot you need bootstrapping itu untuk mencari formula. After you find the formula, and then you sell the idea to investor, to VC. Because if you find the formula, misalnya gue punya formula untuk apa gitu kan, people will invest because you need the formula. So the formula is clear, gimana lo bisa dapetin yang positif, and harus dicoba. Coba di Facebook ad, coba di display, coba di ini, coba ini. Yang penting measurementnya, sehingga bisa diukur. Oh, conversion, karena conversion datang dari search, conversion datang dari mobile. Search di mobile sama search di desktop different. So you have to find the formula. Oh, ternyata paling bagus kombinasi di mana. Dan I see lot of e-commerce actually they have totally different pattern. Even mereka similar aja, patternnya different gitu. Karena there's no actually a similar conversion atau UI. Jadi itu di mana? Ini harus dilihat formula. Jadi emang finding the formula is better. After you find the formula, you find a venture capital, present, and then you get investment, and then push the formula. Jadi selalu kalau saya banyak bilang bahwa oke, formula itu nanti harus ada KPI matrixnya. So many business fail karena dia nggak punya matrix dari formula itu. Kalau misalnya itu kan kayak keran, oh ini ada 3 keran nih. Kalau gua buat keran yang atas, hasilnya ini, keran yang tengah ini, keran ini. Oh ternyata keran yang atas, oke. Tandanya impact dari keran yang atas itu apa gitu kan? Kalau di bisnis kan namanya balance scorecard. Nah balance scorecard itu emang actually melihat formula apa untuk actually goalnya mencapai goal yang terbaik gitu. That's the key. Jadi harus cari formulanya. Organik aja